like magic. Good evening, my beautiful souls. Hope you're doing well. I can't believe it's Friday. It's Friday already. Another Friday, right? It just flies. I don't know, it flies. At least for me, it flies. Does it fly for you? Um, Today is a very interesting one. I mean, very interesting. But we're going back to manifesting. We're going back to law of attraction. And I wonder how many of you actually know the difference or what it is, or if you ever heard about it. Law of attraction and law of assumption. Okay. I spoke a lot about law of attraction here, and I think most of you know what's law of attraction. Law of attraction being, we in the state, we in the energy, we're raising vibration, raising the energy of ourselves, that we are attracting the life we want. Okay, so we are attracting whatever if we feel. So if we're feeling crap, if we're feeling anxious, if we're feeling depressed, if we're feeling low, when I did this uh when I did this drawing kind of thing, and it was the little person, and it was little person like thinking, and then because it was creating loads of energy about being in that state of being low, being depressed, being what all this, and because that all we give all the attention of that bad things, bad feelings, kind of, it goes to the heart gives emotion, and it goes into the universe, and the universe gives you more of that, because the universe thinks, oh, it must be important. If this person spends so much time thinking about it, I will give you more of that. Okay, so you are attracting what you think of. You are attracting, and it's very difficult sometimes for us to come out of that state, come out of the state, because everything is guided and governed by your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is on autopilot. So during the day, if you don't catch yourself, that's why I keep saying to you guys that you need to be aware of what's happening. When we spoke about mental diet, when we spoke about awareness, and it's like, catch yourself. Okay, oh no, I'm not being negative here. Hold on a second. Let me take a step back. I'm going to think about it. Yeah. So law of attraction is attracting what you think of. So I think good things, positive comes to me. And it's also raising vibration, raising the energy, being in that state of positivity. Okay. Now, law of attraction, law of assumptions are law of the universe. As two different laws. They again work all the time. It's like a law of gravity. It's here, you don't see it, but it exists. It's always working. It's always working. So law of attraction, law of assumption always is working. But unfortunately, for most of us, it's unconscious. So we are manifesting from unconscious place. And that's why I'm going back to you to explain to you how to manifest consciously, how to manifest things that we actually want. Because everything that you are currently manifesting, everything that is in your current reality, is the reflection what's inside of you. It's the reflection how you think about yourself. Okay, so if you think about yesterday I was talking, was it yesterday, no, 2 days ago, I was having a rant when people use you, when people maybe not walk over you, but trying to when you're kind of a people pleaser, maybe that is an area to work on. That kind of shows you, okay, I have a little bit to work on when it comes to my self-esteem, when it comes to my self-love, when it comes to me standing up for myself. Okay, so again, what's inside you, you are projecting outside, and that's how the outer world and outer reality will react back to you. And that's normal. That's how it works. So if you don't earn enough money, not enough, but low income, according to you, I don't know, low income can be you know what I'm trying to say. If you think I'm not earning enough, I don't have a great job, I don't have something that makes me feel good about myself, I don't think I'm being ambitious, I could have done more, this is the reflection of how you feel about yourself. This is how you think, I don't deserve more, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough to get a better job. If you're in a shit relationship, if you're in an abusive relationship, again, this is your self-worth and saying, I'm not lovable enough to be with someone who treats me the right way, who treats me with respect, because I don't respect myself. If you can't respect yourself, you are projecting this energy, okay? You are projecting this vibration out to the world, and the world can only reflect back everything to you. This is more about self-concept, but again, we will come back to that next week. So law of attraction, you think, okay, and then you attract. So you thinking, and you're attracting everything. If I'm thinking positive, positive things will come to me. I'll give you an example. If I'm thinking that everyone is nasty out there, if I'm thinking all dogs bite, if I'm thinking all men are disgusting and cheaters and they just liars, the world will bring confirmation to me. So day in, day out, I will meet nasty people. I will meet the dogs that bite. I will meet the men that cheat, that lie, that I don't know, are awful. On the flip side, if I'm a positive person and I think world is full of beautiful men out there, world is full of beautiful people that are helpful, that are they help you, they smile to you, they have a conversation. World is full of beautiful dogs, beautiful dogs who are cuddly, for example. Yeah, same situations, if you wish, but on the flip side. And the world, again, because this is what I'm projecting, the world will bring me confirmation. So I will see and I will meet beautiful men who are nice people, are nice, are respectful, are really nice guys, right? Again, with people, maybe I don't know, I will go to the store and I drop something and someone will pick it up and smile to me, because this is, again, I'm projecting this energy, I'm projecting me being a good person, and this comes back to me. Okay, I will meet little cuddly dogs that want to come and get a little cuddle, and oh, you know what I mean. So this is me attracting what I feel inside. If I don't feel good enough, if I don't feel lovable, for example, if I don't feel worthy of being respected, of being loved, this is what I will attract. So if you are in some kind of relationships that it's abusing, it can be mental abuse, it can be physical abuse, it can be where you feel being used, for example, and you don't feel good enough, and deep down you know this is wrong, because we know, come on, use your intuition. Go back to the mission when I talked about intuition. Your intuition will always tell you the truth, 100% of the time, never let you down. But you need to know how to tap into it and how to listen to it, okay? So that is law of attraction. Law of attraction, I'm attracting what I want in my life. I'm concentrating of what I want. It will come to me. It will manifest itself in a very simplistic way, okay? Now, law of assumption goes a step further. Law of assumption is when I'm assuming this is already mine. Okay, so a law of attraction is I'm attracting what I think. A law of assumption is I'm becoming, therefore I attract. Okay, so this is I'm attracting and this is I'm becoming. I already became. Isn't it beautiful? Is it wonderful? That is already mine. This is how the law of assumption works. So law of assumption will say, I'm already married in this beautiful relationship. Therefore, I'm already this person. And then from that point, you are acting as this person. You are acting as this person in a beautiful relationship, in a loving relationship, married relationship, whatever it is. Let's say someone wants to manifest the money. Again, using the law of assumption, you go in even deeper and say, okay, I'm assuming I already became this person. I already am this person. And then you need to think about it. Okay, how would the person who earns 10K a month would behave every single day? And you embody that feeling. So this is going back to Neville Goddard, again, law of assumption, again, Neville Goddard. And he's going back to the feeling is the secret. So now we need to think, okay, let's say someone wants 10K a month. and I'm becoming this person. I am this person. How does this person walks, talks, feels, react, and whatever, right? So probably this person is quite confident, even in the way they sit, the way they walk, the way they talk. They're quite assertive. They take no shit. They confident. They organized, ambitious. Um, all these things, and then you embody. It's like when the video that we did with putting the new coat on. This is the law of assumption. This is you assuming you are this person already, and you acting from the place of that person. So law of attraction is, I'm attracting great life, great things. I want this life. This is what I deserve. It's a reflection of what I feel inside. And this is us doing the affirmations to change what we feel inside, to change and embody a better version of us. So that's what I'm saying to you, to write affirmations. I'm lovable. I'm worthy. I'm enough. All these different things to build yourself up from within. From within, we're building ourselves up. So when you are full, the cup is full, then it's flowing, it's overflowing, and then you attracting all this back. So if I'm lovable, I'm attracting love. If I'm worthy, I'm attracting everything. I'm attracting money, I'm attracting success, I'm attracting respect, I'm attracting everything what I want. But when we take a step further and we want to manifest even quicker, I would go and use law of assumption. Law of assumption being, I'm already in the end state. I'm already in that scene that already happened. I'm assuming this already happened. It doesn't matter how it happens. We're not in any of them, whether it is law of attraction, whether it is law of assumption, we're not thinking, and we don't need to know. It's not our problem at all to focus on how things will happen. It doesn't matter. You are going to end state. So law of attraction, I'm thinking I'm amazing, I am successful, I have this amazing relationship, I am calm, I am anxiety free, I have no depression, I'm happy, I'm free, my life is flowing, I am free. I want to dream again. I'm dreaming again. And this is what you're attracting. And how to change that, again, we're building ourselves up from this strong foundation. I'm lovable, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful. I told you, lie said 1,000 times becomes the truth. Be careful how you use it. But if we use it in a positive way, at the moment, most of people will use it in a bad way. How often do you say to yourself, I'm so stupid, you're not stupid, but you say this lie to yourself 1,000 times and you believe you're stupid. Probably you're not. Yeah? So again, why don't we use, I say it again and again, words that we use are massively, incredibly important. So let's change that. Little step at the time, but can you see how all these little missions are coming together now, how everything makes sense, how everything, it's like puzzles making a picture, okay? So law of assumption is taking that step further and saying, okay, I already became this person, I already am this person. How does this person feel? So that's the mission for you today. But I will go back to that. I want to tell you a story. Not my story. I couldn't think of any of my stories off the back of my head, just like so quickly. So I found this girl that talks about, I think she works in MLM. MLM is like networking, into marketing. Marketing. When you're selling the products, let's say, I don't know, aloe vera or whatever, and you're selling this to people, and then you're attracting other people to sell that too, and it's like a kind of chain thing. MLM it's called. And she was saying, I used law of assumption for manifesting different things. And she said, the way I did it, you can do it in scripting, and today we're going to do scripting. And she said, I did scripting, and I also imagined that. So, when we spoke about the time just before you go to bed and the time when you wake up, this is when your subconscious mind is very, very receptive to any impressions, anything that you want to change. This is the best time to change it, because this is your gateway, this is your entryway, okay? That state when you're nearly falling asleep, you're kind of drowsy, but when you wake up, you're awake, but it's like, oh, just one more snooze button kind of thing. This is the time when I want you to use this. So she said, okay, I scripted it moment by moment, bit by bit, a situation that I want to happen in my life. And she was saying, I really want to go and speak at this event. And when I speak at this event, that means I had so many people, I make so much money, I sold so much products. And they will give me an opportunity to be a speaker and to teach the people in our community to, how to sell, how to talk about products, how to help more people, right? Because what they sell is about wellness, it's about, I don't know if it was aloe vera or something like that. And she's like, I really want this, but at the moment where I am, it's not really achievable. And she said, so I imagine opening the door. Yeah, she grabs the handle, opened the door, and works in this room, and this is like a VIP room full of people that are really high up in this community. And this way she knows she has been invited to this meeting, to this to be a speaker. And she feels like amazing. There's people just like say hello. Some of them smile, some of them just say hello, some of them come and actually gives her a hug. And then she sees herself going out on the stage. And she said, I did this every single night. I don't remember how long. Let's say we're going to do it for 7 days. Let's say that she did it for 7 days. And she said, you will not believe what happened. Obviously, it came true, which is amazing. I love the confirmations. I love the success stories. I love like listening to it. And the stories from my own life, when you got the confirmation, when she's like, oh my God, how did I do this? How did I do this? Right? Again, we don't care about how it will happen. We just need to be in a state. We just need to be, okay, this is what I want. I want to be concrete. I want to be like, this is exactly what I want. This is how I want it. I don't care how it will happen. This is how I would feel. How would that make you feel if you are in that state, if you are in that situation? And she's like, okay, so I'm feeling successful. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling acknowledged. I'm feeling, incredible. And she said, then she received an email maybe a week later, and the email says, look, you have really good numbers, and we love the way you speak to people. We love the way you sell. We love how you attract people to our business, and everything, the way you are with it. And we would like you to give a presentation and maybe teach people a few golden nuggets from the way you do things. And we have this opportunity that comes up, and you will be, invited as a guest speaker. And she's like, oh my God, amazing. Yes. And she said, yes. And she said, and that's what happened. I opened the door, there's people there, we're in that room. And she's like, only the minute I sat in that room, I realized the penny dropped. It's like, oh my God, it happened. The only thing that didn't happen, that she didn't make the money that she wanted at that point, but she was given the opportunity still to speak at that event, to be in that room with these people. And that meant that she was acknowledged, she was recognized, and she had the connections with the people quite high up in that community. So can you see how you need to be descriptive? You need to be, okay, I want this, and you have to list it. Okay. So hopefully that inspired you, and hopefully this makes sense, and you understand what's the difference between law of attraction and law of assumption. Now, today's mission 71, I would like you to, let's have some fun with it, okay? Let's go and write it. Let's write it down. I want you to do a script. So we're going to make a script, and I want you to think about a situation that you really want to happen. It can be something silly. I would do something silly rather than something, oh my God, I want $1 million. Don't go there. Don't go there. Your mind will never believe it, okay? Something that is achievable, but is a little bit higher than, normally it's something that it wouldn't happen as easily. So challenging, but not as challenging as $1 million. Okay. So I want you to sit down with your journal and write it down. Okay. Um, this is what I want, and I want you to describe it, the day, how it will happen. You know, when she grabs the handle, whatever that is. Let's say that you've been struggling with some health issues, and I want you to maybe describe it. Okay, I'm grabbing the handle, I'm going to the doctor's office, and I'm walking in, and the doctor is smiling, and gives me my results, and my results came like, oh my god, like I never had this illness at all. The doctor were like face drops. It's like, I can't believe I never seen any results so good. You are clear, like never happened. And I want you to see yourself smiling and all this. And the end result, and what I said, the most important thing, how will that make you feel? Okay. So assuming this is already yours, it's so wonderful that already happened. When the scripting goes, you starting this as a letter to the universe. Thank you so much, universe. I'm so happy and grateful that, and then thank you, thank you, thank you, and it is done. And the feeling, I want you to concentrate 2 or 3 sentences on a feeling. How did that make you feel? So let's say they cleared you from the illness. It felt like weight lifting off my shoulders. I felt so happy, so incredibly joyful. I couldn't believe it. You know, then once you've got the script, it's not going to be long script, it's going to be 1 page. Okay. And I want you to record it. That goes back to when we said about the power of your voice. So literally it's going to be not even a minute. You will see when I'm recording myself, 30 seconds, you can say so many things. Honestly, so many things. So let's say it's a minute, and I want you to actually script it and record yourself. And then for 7 days, I want you to listen to it. This is something that I want you to have fun with it, but something that you really want, something that you will actually spend time in, just like, oh my God, how cool would it be if I will actually get it? Yeah. Something that really fires you up, something that it's not as incredibly unachievable, but it would be like step up for you to actually believe that this can work, because it works all the time, but we do this unconsciously and you can't see it, you don't believe it. But when you do it consciously, if you can start manifesting little things, we're going to go higher, we're going to go up and up and up and up, and eventually we're going to manifest everything you want. But you need to give yourself some credibility. You need to give yourself, your mind, the belief that this works, the belief that this happens. Okay, so to summarize, law of attraction, law of assumption, 2 different laws. Law of attraction, I'm attracting what I am, what I feel. I'm projecting that to the universe, to the world, and it goes back to me, gives me the confirmation. Law of assumption, I already assume this is mine. This is mine. I am acting from the assumption of being that person. I became that person already. The mission for today, you scripting the situation that you really want. I want you to be quite detailed about this. What happens, how, and how does that make you feel? Famous line from therapist. And how does that make you feel? And then you write it down. Okay, how does that make me feel? I'm free, I'm joyful, I'm amazing, I'm happy, I can't wait to tell my husband, like all these different things. And I want you to write it down. Then you record it and listen to it when you fall asleep, just before you're falling asleep, that minute. If you can't do that for yourself, do you want to manifest your amazing life? We need to spend some time on it. So I'm giving you amazing, incredible technique. It might even happen less than 7 days. You don't know. You're manifesting consistently. Every single day you are manifesting all the time. So why don't we take the charge back? Why don't we take the control back? Start manifesting what we really want in our life. How cool would it be after the 7 days you've got $1,000 in your bank account and you did nothing? You just listen to your voice, your own voice every night, and then there is a £1,000 in your bank account. I don't know, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Play with it. Have fun with it. Let me know how it goes. If any questions, again, put it in the comments. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative. It was fun. Hello, Sharon. Oh, I love you too, darling. I don't know if you just joined me and you heard any of it. Maybe I need to move this to 8 o'clock rather than 7 for next 20 lessons. Sharon, did you hear any of it, or you just joined literally right now? I did the story for you today actually with a I was thinking about you mainly, you know, some tips about morning anxiety. And I was thinking most of the things you probably already do. You just joined. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Maybe from next week I'll do the missions at 8 o'clock because it's better for you. It's better for Jodie. Maybe better for other guys too. Well, yeah. Watch the replay. Loads of love. Enjoy the weekend, and I shall see you tomorrow. Ta-ta.